Oh, welcome into Shona House here to the Daytime Kitchen today. And you know, usually I'm going to give you a little insight on how we do business around here, okay? Usually the day or two before Shona comes on, I text her and I say, what are you doing for us this week? And she, you know, lets me know. Well, this time she just said, Texas trash pie. That's all she sent me. No ingredients. No. So, of course, my first thing back to her was, what's in Texas trash pie? Well, you said just a little bit of everything.
Just a little bit of everything.
And I'm going to tell on you just a little bit, okay? She left a bunch of stuff sitting in her driveway this morning before she came over here. Boxes, like bowls and ingredients and stuff. She had to make a mad dash down here to Food City just a few minutes ago to get everything to make this.
Typical Shona.
So now that we've been completely 100% transparent on everything that's going on, how do we get started with Texas trash pie?
All right, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
All right.
And then you're going to get you a pie crust and let it kind of thaw out.
Okay.
Got to get you a big old bowl.
Just a big old bowl.
Just a big old bowl. Then we're going to put a whole can of condensed milk into that. I mean, you can't go wrong.
A lot of good pies start off with
they
start off with a whole can of condensed milk.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Who couldn't, you know,
I mean,
enjoy
lots of good
that.
pies start off that way.
All right, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add about a half cup of chocolate chips, more or less.
More if you like them.
More if you like them, not if you don't. We're going to add some pretzel.
You just broke up some pretzels.
Broke up some pretzels.
Okay.
About a half a cup. Everything that we're going to do is about a half a cup. Half a cup of coconut.
That's easy to remember.
Half a cup of, well, maybe a little more than a half a cup of pecans, and then half a cup of these little toffee bits. Then we're going to add a half a cup of graham cracker crumbs. The only thing that they didn't have at the store was the little caramel bits, the little round caramel bits. So you can add a half a cup of the caramel bits, which I always say add a half a cup of the caramel bits because they're so yummy.
Okay.
Then we're going to add a half a cup or 1 stick of butter.
Melted.
Melted. And that's it.
Man,
and then we're just going to give this a really good stir to incorporate the butter and the condensed milk.
Well, while you're stirring this, what you been doing? I know the DB Culinary program is plugging right along. How are things at Faith Baked Cakes? I mean, you got a lot of irons in the fire.
We've got all kinds of things going on at Faith Baked Cakes, and then down at the flower shop, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day, doing those chocolate-covered strawberries.
Already started on them.
Yes, with the students, we're working on going to Cook Around the World in Disney World.
That's always sounds
So that's coming up in April. Yeah. So we are really, really busy with everything that's going on in all aspects of my life.
She was actually saying she really hopes we get some snow on Wednesday and Thursday. Have a little time off.
There we go.
All right.
All right, so I've got my thawed out pie crust. It's a deep dish.
Right.
And I'm going to set it on my little cooking sheet here.
Okay.
And we're just going to add all of this goodness.
The whole thing.
Everything.
All right.
Into this pie crust. And we're just going to spread this out evenly,
and just
or
make
as even as you can.
Fill in all them.
Get it all the way up against the walls of the pie crust.
And you said 350 for how long?
350. Yes, we're going to cook this for about, bake this for about 50 minutes, depending on how your oven is. If your oven runs hot, you need to check on it sooner.
Oh my goodness.
You just want it to get golden brown. It comes out kind of looking like a pecan pie.
And you mentioned caramel chips, but you could probably put any kind of chips or any nuts or whatever you want in this.
Sure,
you could customize this pie.
You could use white chocolate chips. You could do the big pieces of caramel.
I think butterscotch chips would be
really good. I mean, you could change up the nuts and add something besides
walnuts,
pecans,
or almonds, or whatever you like.
So actually, I mean, and what'd you say? Pie Day was coming up.
Oh, National Pie Day is coming up.
So,
we're not talking about the 3.14 and all them numbers. We're talking about real pie.
That's right. You're exactly right. So we're just going to put this in the oven for about 50 minutes, and then when it comes out, it's going to be golden brown and yummy and look like a pecan pie.
Well, there we go. We'll be back in just a little while with Shona here in the Daytime Kitchen. If you want to find out more about Faith Baked Cakes, they're located right down there in Church Hill on West Main Boulevard, right there in Church Hill. Give them a call today.